Former Grand Rapids police officer Christopher Schurr will face trial in the shooting death of Patrick Lyoya. This comes after the motion to quash was dismissed this morning. 13 on your side's Veronica Ortega explains why the judge decided to dismiss the motion.
Judge Christina Elmore said her job today was to determine whether or not the district court abused its discretion in binding Schurr over for trial, which is something the defense tried to argue they did. But ultimately, she said that didn't happen, probable cause was shown, and the case will proceed to trial. Schurr's attorney kept citing a common law in Michigan from 1846 known as the fleeing felon rule, which permits the use of force, including deadly force, against someone who is suspected of a felony and is trying to get away, as justification for Officer Schurr's actions. They also try to argue that police officers should be held to a different standard than private citizens because of policy and training. Kent County Prosecutor Chris Becker says he has a different interpretation of the 1846 law, which has grown and developed over time.
The question is whether it can't be the only time an officer can use his firearm is when he's about to be hurt. Maybe that could be the law, but that's not the common law. It's certainly not the common law in 1846.
So I think that's the biggest thing. Civilians have always, reasonable force and only when immediately necessary. I think that's clearly for civilians and it's clearly for police too. That was our point.
Judge Elmore upheld the district court's decision that it is now up to a jury to decide if the shooting of Patrick Lyoya was justified or not. Schurr's attorneys said they plan to appeal Judge Elmore's decision. If the Court of Appeals hears the case, the March 13th trial date could be postponed. In studio, Veronica Ortega, 13 on your side.
And you can watch the entire motion to quash right now on our streaming app, 13+. It's available as a free download on both Roku and Fire TV.